Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. Time out. Hit the like button or the dislike button right now. YouTube is censoring this channel, and they literally take videos offline after about a day. Most other people who make all the millions and millions of views, they keep getting views days, weeks, months later. That's how it's normally supposed to work, but not my channel. After about a day, all of my videos go offline. But that can be overcome if there's like a track record of the video being successful. So if you watch the entire video, it would really help the channel out. For this particular case, I've changed some of the facts around simply to add a layer of protection for myself because the actual case is very unique and the people would immediately know that I'm talking about them. So I've changed some of the facts around. It's very similar to real life, and reading the case, I got very angry to the point of tears, and I've changed all of those facts and removed all of the facts that really made me really angry. So sit back and enjoy. I hope you enjoy my little story of Carla. Carla gives birth, happiest and saddest day of her life. Lamar, I gave you life, Carla cried on the phone. The nurse tried to take the phone away, but she waved her off. No, you didn't. You gave your ex life, Lamar replied calmly. The ex in question sat making faces at the baby in his arms, rocking back and forth. I don't want him. I want you, Carla sobbed onto the phone. The ex stood up, pinched her toe, and walked out the room holding the baby boy. Carla didn't know it, but it would be the last time she saw the child. He's nothing to me, she quietly sobbed. Carla, I didn't want to talk about this now since you just gave birth and need your rest, but since you continue to lie to me, I'll have to say something. You were with him every night we were supposedly serious. I'm just glad I wore protection because I'd be sharing all of your and his partners, Lamar almost whispered. Also, we have the DNA check, and it's 99% his, 99.99% his, and 0% mine. When? I just gave birth, she was yelling now. Carla, I don't just drive a Lambo. I'm a wealthy dude from a wealthy family that handles everything seriously. If you try and come after me or my money, we will destroy everything in your life. You only wanted to be with me for my money. You actually want your player ex. I have evidence you were out with him every night from the very first night I met you, and he's there in the hospital with you now. Yeah, he's man enough to be with me while I'm here giving birth, Carla was shouting. A father should be a man enough to be with his child at his birth, Lamar said. You ain't man enough, Carla shouted. When I find a woman worth me getting married to and having my children, I'll definitely be there. The whole family will be there. And you can't man shame me when you were with another guy while dating a different guy, Lamar whispered. There was clearly a conversation while he covered the phone. I have to go. You have a nice life with your thug and child. Lamar hung up the phone and opened his front door. There stood the thug in question. I present to you my son, thug number 21 said, holding up the newborn. Lamar motioned for him to come in and took the newborn as thug 21 practically was forcing him to hold it. He walked around the living room and kitchen, taking it all in. Nice. Lamar cradled the baby and squeezed his fat cheeks. She doesn't want the baby. You can have it, thug number 21 said casually. You don't want your baby? Lamar said evenly. I do, but if you want it, because you were with her mostly the entire pregnancy, I thought you might want it, thug number 21 said, still looking around. Lamar handed him the newborn. Tell you what. Lamar went to his desk in the corner and wrote something down on a slip of paper. Take this to this address and they will fund your baby for 5 years, each and every month. They will do the shopping. You simply have to show up once a month. That is my gift to your baby. I don't want your baby to end up as a statistic. Be a good father. Do not tell Carla ever about this. Any other questions, the representative at the address will handle it. Just be a good father. Lamar's lawyers handled the cases when Carla tried to come after him and the child. She had already started adoption proceedings in the hospital, so it was a pretty open and shut case to grant full custody and remove all her parental rights from the child. When the child was doing so well a year later, she got suspicious and tried to come after him again. The new judge didn't review anything that went on prior to the new case and was embarrassed when the lawyers had to point out she had no parental rights. She attempted the same thing 3 years later. Now, thug number 21 was now Steve, a model citizen, a good father, a responsible adult, so he had a bit of money, and the lawyers were chomping at the bit to get at his money. Lamar sent his lawyers to destroy Carla and destroy the lawyers. When the dust settled, the lawyers were sued, disbarred, and Carla lost everything and her family members who had joined in on the lawsuit. Carla had tried to sell the child to adoptive parents who wrote Steve directly to beg him to give up the child since he was nothing but a thug, quote unquote. If you made it this far in a video, I want you to write in the comment section, even thugs are fathers. Thank you all for watching. Please like I said, thumbs up, subscribe. Check your subscription, even if you think you're subscribed. YouTube is unsubscribing people. What they do is they send out the video to the people who are subscribed, and if they just remove you as a subscriber, then they don't have to send my video out and get views. Thank you all for watching.